Hi and welcome to the Unquendor Guitars workshop. My name is Daniel and a frequently reoccurring question on my channel is about my pillar drill or drill press and if it's any good for making guitars. So in this video I'm going to give you my thoughts on the BOSCH PBD40 for building guitars. Like all tools, the BOSCH PBD40 has some pros and cons when it comes to building guitars. So let me start by giving you what I think are the pros of this pillar drill. One of the main benefits of this machine is that it's very compact, as you can see, and very light, making it very suitable to be used in a small workshop where, for example, you don't have the space to put a fixed machine. This machine you can just pick it up from storage, put it on your workbench, drill your holes and put it away again. So it's very nice, light and compact, but due to the cast aluminum base it's real stable. So yeah, that's one of the main benefits. A great feature on the BOSCH PBD40 pillar drill is the fixed table. Most pillar drills will have an adjustable table, and every time you need to drill a hole square to the table you have to check the alignment and maybe adjust the table. But with this pillar drill you can be absolutely sure that every time you use it your drill bit is nice and square to the table. Most pillar drills require a tool to replace your drill bit. The BOSCH PBD40 has a toolless system comprising of two parts. A little red ring you can twist to lock and unlock the holder of the drill bit. So you can just unlock the holder, twist it, and you've got your drill bit, and you can just insert the new one, lock it in place. It doesn't require any force. Lock it in place and you're ready to go. So no more time wasted when switching out drill bits. On most pillar drills it can be bothersome to change the height between the table and the drill bit. With the BOSCH PBD40 you can just undo this lever, rotate the main wheel, lock this in place again, and you're ready to start drilling. But let's turn on the machine. And one of the main benefits, and I think the main reason why I bought this machine next to the size, is the electronic speed control. No more struggling with belts and pulleys when you want to change the RPM of your machine. On the LCD display it gives me the RPM, and when I turn on the machine it shows the current RPM, and by twisting this knob I can change the RPM. The BOSCH PBD40 has two settings here on the side for the RPM. The second setting and setting number one. Number one is high torque with low RPM, and setting 2 is low torque with a high RPM. I usually have it set to the second setting, and this gives me a range in the RPM between 570 and 2500. So the range is more than big enough for all woodworking purposes. Besides being able to read out the speed of your machine, the BOSCH PBD40 also has a built-in depth gauge. And I must say I am very impressed with its accuracy, and it's more than precise enough for guitar building. And the nice thing is you can, as soon as you start adjusting the height, you can see exactly what you're doing. And there's also a function that you can zero it out in any position you like, making it very accurate and very time saving for guitar building. The BOSCH PBD40 also has a very consistent depth stop, very robust, and that's this lever right here. Once you've set your machine to the correct depth, you can tighten this lever, and now you can see every time I drill a hole I get a very consistent depth. Another great feature on the BOSCH PBD40 pillar drill is this built-in clamp. You can just swivel it around the main post, put your workpiece underneath it, lower it, tighten it, and now your workpiece is nice and secure. No more fiddling around with separate clamp or making your own jigs. And to undo it, just undo the pressure, raise it, twist it aside, and you're done. The BOSCH PBD40 also comes with some other nice to have features like a laser crosshair. It isn't absolutely accurate, but it gives you a rough idea where to place your workpiece underneath the pillar drill. Of course, a working light, which is always nice to have. And a pillar drill comes with a fence. I don't use the fence that often, and I don't use it at all for guitar making, but if you want to drill holes in a nice and straight line, a fence is nice to have, and it saves you time on making a jig yourself. As you might have noticed, I'm really pleased with the BOSCH PBD40 pillar drill, and there's, in my opinion, a lot of positives to say about this tool, but as with all tools, there are some negatives as well. One major downside of this BOSCH PBD40 is the limited reach. There's only 120 millimeters in between the post and the center of the drill bit, making it sometimes impossible to reach certain spots on a guitar body. However, it's very easy to remove the entire machine and column, and if you search online you can find several people that made special brackets for the entire machine and got rid of the table to extend the entire reach of the machine. Another feature a lot of people don't like is this height adjustment wheel. Me personally, I've gotten used to it, and it's often a case of getting used to, but most people would like to see just a regular 3-spoke height adjustment handle, or I don't know what you call it. But luckily this one is just fixed in place with a single Allen key, so you can remove this and replace it with a regular adjustment handle. When it comes to precision, the BOSCH PBD40 is precise and accurate enough for making guitars. The whole assembly itself is very sturdy. There's next to no play on the entire structure. The only bit of play is on the head itself, which is quite usual for pillar drills. And even for the most demanding task, like drilling the holes for string-through ferrules, yeah, the BOSCH is more than accurate enough as long as you take care when drilling these holes. So yeah, these are my thoughts about the BOSCH PBD40 as a pillar drill for guitar building. I hope this video has answered some questions you guys had on my pillar drill. And if it did, yeah, make sure to leave a like. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, let me know as always in the comment section down below. And although I don't have the time anymore these days to respond to each and every comment, be assured I read them all. I like to read your guys' comments. And yeah, if you happen to be new to my channel, please consider subscribing and hit that little notification bell so you get notified when I upload something new. My voice is breaking down, so I'm going to end this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. But until then, have a nice week.